Dear chess friends, we are back again. We are sorry for this delay because of the technical reasons. We started 1 hour late to our live broadcast. Tonight I have the captain of the Turkish team, Grandmaster Kıvanç Haznederoğlu. Welcome, Kıvanç.
Welcome, thank you.
We will try to commentate the games together for 1 hour with Kıvanç. But because of the technical reasons, we are not going to analyze the games of the Turkish teams, but we will check the other games of the other teams. First of all, I have to say that the Turkish teams are doing very well here, especially the youngest team. They are 12 years old and under, are doing extremely well. I hope they will continue this surprising results. What do you think about the results of the Turkish teams, Kıvanç?
Yes, 3 teams, also not 3 teams, 4 teams, they are doing pretty good, but the youngest one, they are showing their skill. Okay, it's tough for them to continue till the end, but they are, I think, showing their power, their skill, their talent. They are fighting very well. It is not easy to beat them.
Yes,
I think.
it's actually they have good confidence also. They are playing against strong opponents, much older than they are, but still they don't care about this situation, and they play very well.
Yeah, they are playing without stress. They have good knowledge and good confidence.
Yes,
and they are showing on the board this.
Yes, actually, it's, the future of Turkish chess actually is in good hands, we can say.
I think so.
Okay, so maybe we can also speak about the Turkish red team. What do you say about Turkish red team?
Okay, they are strong but not so experienced players. This is my opinion. Maybe we can create a good team with mixed white and red team.
Yes.
Okay, some play from white team, some play from red team. We can
next year, you mean?
Yeah, no. Also, we couldn't do this for this tournament. We could do.
Why you couldn't do this?
Okay, because
technical reasons.
They are pairing the players by rating.
Okay. So maybe you have to make some.
Yeah, 1 or 2 players from white team, 1 or 2 players from red team, and we will make a team, red team like this, or main team like this.
So maybe you should consider the experience as well, not only the elo.
Yes, I think so.
Because some players they have elos, but these elos are not so stable. So they are getting this elo because 40, you know, this coefficient of 40, you know.
Yes.
So they need to have some experience.
Yeah,
afterwards, you'll see if they keep this elo or not.
They have to show their ratings. They have to show
prove that they
keep
have
the
to
level,
prove.
but it is not so easy.
Yeah.
So you understood what I meant.
Yeah, I understand. Yes. Okay. So okay, maybe next year you have to check also this.
It will be better, I think.
Experience, of course, or not. Is important.
Both teams they are playing for medals, but that team, what I meant, I guess that they are fighting for title, for the first place.
Yeah. What about Turkey white?
They are doing
also
very well.
Very well.
Yeah,
okay.
they are fighting very well.
Very well. They have had 2 wins, yes?
Yes, and with good results. 4-0, 3.5.
Yes.
Okay, now they are playing with Belarus.
Today against Belarus.
They are also favored. Tomorrow,
who is favored? Turkey.
The white team,
okay,
yes.
Okay.
Because I know these young guys, they are playing really well. It's not so easy to beat them.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's a good actually news where maybe we can even try to become the champions.
Yeah, they are showing their ratings. When you see their ratings, they are showing this skill.
Yeah. Okay. So there is also a girls team here. What do you think about the girls team?
Okay, normally they are strong, but they have some problems. What I saw from their games, they don't know. How can I say? Okay, they know some theory, but they don't know what to do after going to openings. After that, they don't know.
They cannot make the plan.
Yeah,
the right plan.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell the exact things about their openings. They don't know how to play in the middle game. They don't know how to make a plan in that openings. This is their problem. What I saw. Also, I told to my friends, trainers, this girls team, they are very strong in their age in Turkey, but in abroad, this is the problem of them. They don't know how to play after the openings.
Yes, actually, this is what I saw as well when I was checking some games of some girls in this team. Maybe they need to first not to play train with the openings, but train with the planning. In the openings.
Yeah.
The structure, the plan, how to play according to your opening that you are playing.
For example, one of them, two of them, they are playing very sharp. Also, second round and first round, they played very sharp openings. But after the openings, they didn't know, and they lost quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are playing these sharp openings, you have to know some theory.
Okay.
Some structure.
So maybe we start the analysis of the games. We are already too late to start, but what can I do? This is sometimes happening because of the problems with the connections. But now we fixed, dear spectators, this problem. So we will not have any problems with the internet connection. We will start our analysis of the games with the very important match between Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan. As you can see on the first board, as always, of Azerbaijan, Mohammed Muratli, international master, is playing white pieces against very strong grandmaster Nodirbek Abdusattarov from Uzbekistan. So let's see the opening, how they play the opening. Knight f3, b6, Queen's Indian defense. Okay, castles, Rook e1. Without Knight c3, Rook e1.
Yeah, also d5 is a sharp line in that position instead of Rook
Knight
e1.
a6, this is also interesting. Now a3. Very actually strange type of moves, Rook e1, Knight a6, a3, waiting. It's like a waiting move.
Knight c7. Maybe c6, d5, Knight c7. I didn't understand Knight a6. Probably it's theoretical line.
Yeah,
but not the main line, I guess.
b4.
Yeah, this is the
c6,
right idea.
Knight c3.
To prevent c5.
Yeah, bishop g5, Knight e6, and takes, and Rook c1. And now a5. Immediately attacking the pawns, and wants to also open up this a line. e3, takes, and now I think Black Abdusattarov is thinking. Did he make any move? I don't see.
Yeah, he's thinking now.
What do you think about this position?
Okay, it looks for me slightly better for white because of this b7 bishop. On the queen side, white prevents pawn rush. I mean, black can't push c5. If he pushes, then probably it's
should be draw.
Should be draw. I am thinking c5. I mean, even he can push. And d5 pawn will be weak because g2 bishop on
c5.
g2 is very strong.
Maybe some preparation queen d6 or something. Wait, I don't know. But queen d6, maybe queen b3.
Yeah, queen b3. The black problem is b7 bishop in this position.
Yes, sure.
White just closed the position.
This actually position looks like, in a way, from the Tartakov variation.
Similar.
h6 bishop takes f6, b4, and then this a5, a3. This kind of variation looks like a Tartakovsky, but the bishop on g2.
Yes.
Which is actually probably better for
Better,
white,
better.
because it makes the pressure on d5 square. If
Even
black
wants to push c5, then d5.
Then this d5 pawn will be very weak.
Yes.
Okay, so probably small advantage.
In the morning session, Muratli played not so good, and he had a lost position. But I don't know the result. He said, and after I saw the end game, he had rook knight 3 pawns against rook bishop 2 pawns.
Incredible.
Winning position for black. But he had an exchange down.
So he saved it.
Yeah, he saved it.
But he was exchanged down, but he was better with 2 pawns. We checked this game. Maybe you didn't pay attention.
In the middle game, I don't think so.
In the middle game, I don't know. But in the ending, he had
in the ending is okay. But with 2 rooks bishop knight against rook to bishop, 2 rooks bishop against rook bishop knight position, I think white was better.
Yeah, maybe we checked this ending with 2 rooks and bishop.
Yeah, after eliminate the queen side, it was okay for black.
Okay, so maybe we just go to the second.
It looks equal.
Board. On the second board of Azerbaijan, Aydin Süleymanlı, the international master, is playing versus Javokir Sindarov, also very strong player,
Yes.
A grandmaster with 2513 ELO rating, and let's see what's going on in this game.
Yeah, in the morning, this Süleymanlı, that guy played very well, very active.
Okay, let's see this opening phase. E4, this Karakan, Panov attack, G6 line. Okay, takes bishop G7, bishop E5, D6 immediately.
That's old
takes
line.
Queen E2, Queen E7, bishop F4. Takes, bishop takes D6, rook E8, sacrifice the pawn.
Yeah, for initiative.
Bishop G4, H3, rook D. Oh, this is interesting. Rook D8. What about bishop C7? Is there something I'm missing? Bishop D7.
C7, bishop F3.
Bishop C7, bishop F3.
Because also I'm threatening rook on F1, bishop D8, bishop E2.
Yes, bishop F3.
But bishop F6, bishop F1, bishop G7, probably bishop G2.
You mean this?
Bishop F3.
This.
But if bishop takes D8, bishop E2, bishop F6, bishop F1, bishop G7, bishop G2.
So in the end, who is better? Probably
black.
Black.
Because of pawn structure.
If I take, you take, and then
H3,
yes.
F2,
Yeah.
D4.
The pawns are equal, but still very weak.
4 pawn islands.
Yeah. So this bishop G4.
But bishop F3, bishop F3. White can.
Yeah. Yes. Sure. Bishop C7.
Bishop C7.
Bishop F3. Bishop F3.
Rook
now,
D4.
Rook D4. And maybe bishop B7. Maybe not so good move. Rook E7, something like this. Probably. Rook E7 should take
bishop
here.
B6,
takes. And must be equal.
Now
yes.
bishop
rook
is
D4 is also correct.
rook D2.
If it is
I'm thinking rook D2.
Maybe you're right.
Now knight goes somewhere.
Very active.
G7 bishop is very strong.
Very
yes,
active.
very active. No, he likes playing actively.
Yes, knight D7, knight C5 also is possible. And this bishop, yeah, should be compensating very easily. Okay, maybe this is should be an equal position for black. Süleymanlı played very well.
Yeah, bishop E5. I think bishop F3, knight C4 again.
Bishop
E5,
bishop E5,
bishop F3,
bishop F3, knight C4. Yes, attacking B2 and at the same time E5. Yeah, right. Very active. Okay, so probably this line doesn't give anything to black. Sindarov played it, but I think Süleymanlı knew this variation very well.
Probably.
Because now white is thinking for a long time. He
half an hour is spent.
understood that he doesn't have anything now, most probably.
And also, Suleiman is very relaxed.
He's going to play something. He took the
I think
bishop.
bishop c7.
Suddenly he decided to. He didn't.
It's also interesting if you acting like that, just you are playing forward. If you're acting like that, just you are playing backward.
I thought he was going to go to e5.
But
you thought c7.
Yeah, his his
I
fingers
maybe
like that.
Yeah, but maybe he saw this takes bishop knight c4 line. But I don't know how come he after analyzing for such a long time, he should have analyzed this variation very well. Well, anyway, this looks very equal.
This is interesting. Uzbek players, they are really improving very fast. Very fast.
Yeah, true.
It
okay.
Looks like equal.
Yes. Okay. Let's go to the fourth board. Ahmadzada, another international master of Azerbaijan, versus a FIDE master from Uzbekistan, Ali Kasimov. Let's go to this Ahmadzada Kasimov.
Uzbek third and fourth players are weaker than first and two. This is the problem. He played
bishop. What did he play? We couldn't see. Ismail, can you go back? We want to see what he played. Sindarov in this position. Süleyman versus Süleymanli, what he played?
Bishop c7.
Bishop c7, you were right. Bishop c7.
Yeah, this is
and bishop
what
f3 has been taken.
Rook d4.
Bishop f3 and rook d4 most probably will be played. Yeah. Okay. We can go back to this game.
Yeah, he played rook d4.
Yes. Okay. Let's go to Ahmadzada Kasimov. We are this position.
Typical Sicilian.
Sicilian, yes. Knight c6, e6, and transposes to Taimanov now.
Yes.
Queen c7,
g3.
a6, bishop g2, knight f6, and castles. Usually in this line, sometimes knight takes d4, bishop c5.
Before castle, knight d2 to prevent knight d4.
Yes, but white didn't care about this. I don't know why, and he allowed this exchange, but black didn't want neither. So f4, d6, knight b3. This is also strange. This knight usually looks bad on b3.
Yes, but he cannot play knight d2 because knight g4. Maybe first h3,
yes.
then knight d2, g4, knight g3.
Yes.
This is another idea.
Right, you're right. Okay. Knight b3, a3, and bishop b7, g4 now. Strange. Knight d7, g5, knight b6, f5, knight c4, bishop c1. Looks dubious. Yeah. And now king h1. Knight a5.
Black did right things, I think. Knight on e5, keeping his king. Okay, d5 square is also weak.
Yes, but you're right. I don't know if the attack can continue now because he exchanged after exchanging.
Because e5 knight is very strong.
Yes, with the knight, this maybe g6, knight h6 because of knight h6. G6 is not good, but still, the knights and the position of the knights and the the pressure on e4.
Yes.
And I don't know. This looks like unclear.
Maybe knight d5, white plays knight d5, then queen d5.
Very unclear position. What do you think?
I think white is slightly better.
Do you like white?
This is very
Ahmadzada, you mean is better position?
Typical Sicilian positions.
Okay, we'll see about this game. Let's go to the fourth board of Azerbaijan. Is a woman FIDE master, Govhar Bedullayeva. is playing
She's
against.
playing very well.
Yes, she's beating everyone.
Yes.
She's playing against Muhittin Madaminov from Uzbekistan.
They changed for port Uzbekistan.
Another play. What's going on
What's
here?
this?
It's a mate or what? What's going on? Why? How it happened?
Yes.
Let's go back. Knight c3.
Bishop g4. Oh, bishop f4. Interesting.
Knight b5.
Knight a6.
Knight a6, e3.
Can I show something?
Sure.
When we prepared one of my players, they told me knight b5 was
Good
interesting. Okay, knight a6. Yeah, they said good move. e3, c6, knight c3, and I showed this. Okay, if I played this, what did you play? c6 they played. So what about this position? They said this is okay for black. And if I played this in this time, what do you think? They said okay, so why knight b5 was good? I didn't understand. Because in this position, if white plays e3, c6, it's okay. Knight b5, knight a6, e3, c6. If I played knight b8, it's okay, same position. So why knight b5 was good? If you are saying knight on b8, c6 is okay for black. I didn't understand this position. So I can play knight b8.
There is no answer for this.
Yeah, knight b8 I can play. I mean, if you are afraid of this line, just play knight b8 in this position, not knight c7. They didn't like, my player didn't like knight on c8.
Knight on c7.
C7, sorry.
Okay.
So just play knight b8.
Yes. Very interesting actual line. I don't understand either. This line should be, of course, examined, and then we can say that this is probably a good move for knight b5.
Also, I don't understand.
Because we don't know yet. Bishop b4 and bishop takes a6. Okay, takes, knight f3, a5, and bishop a6, castles, knight e5, c5, bishop g5, c takes, takes.
What is this?
Takes. What's going on here?
Queen c7.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Just bishop is bishop.
Why is she allowed here?
Cannot e7 play. She cannot play bishop e7. Knight c6. Rook c8. Then bishop e7.
Rook c8. But maybe there is something else. Maybe take here now. Knight d7. This is the reason why maybe she couldn't play. Okay, so maybe she was forced. Anyway, let's go here. Takes, queen g4, queen f4.
Knight g6. Nice.
And now is this mate?
Okay, rook e8.
Let's say rook e8 or rook d8, whatever. Let's say rook e8. Check here, king here. Or maybe here.
No, queen e7.
No.
Or bishop e7.
Bishop e7. So
maybe
how is
rook
mate?
h5.
Here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, you cannot play bishop e7.
Or queen e7.
Queen e7 because the queen h8 mate.
Now rook h7.
Maybe
rook
then rook f
d8.
d8, yes, or c8, let's say.
Yeah.
In the first place, okay, let's go to rook d8 or c8. Let's say rook d8. Rook g5 here, and I want to go here. Okay.
Rook h7.
Takes.
But bishop f8, queen e7. It's nothing.
Yes. So how does what?
But there's another line. Rook a e1.
You want to take on e6, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Now queen e7 I prevent because rook g5, queen h8 mate. Bishop f8 I prevent, rook g5
so
mate.
What to do now?
Also
Can I play something like this?
Then
But
taking
this
rook.
on, yes, is the problem.
I think
maybe wait a minute. Maybe I have to play something like maybe here. Or here.
Okay, rook g5, rook e6. Oh, sorry, no.
Rook g5.
Rook g5.
Here.
No, I cannot play rook e6. Now rook g7.
Rook g7.
Then rook h7.
Here.
Rook h7. It's
Okay.
mate.
This is right. Yes, probably.
Here, idea is rook g5, rook in this position, rook g5, rook e6. I think black is in trouble.
Rook e6 is
Yes.
finished.
After rook
Bishop
e1.
c8. Let's say bishop c8. Okay, let's say bishop c8.
Now rook.
One more.
I can take knight d5 even. Bishop f8. Just bishop. No, I can take, yes. Sorry.
No, rook takes.
Threatening rook g5, queen h8. If you take this.
If you take with the queen, rook.
Yes. If you take. Now this is mate.
Yes. I missed this. You're right.
Okay. For example, if you go somewhere, rook g5, for example, just want to show this. Rook g5 and queen h8 mate.
Yes, actually, this is a very nice sacrifice. Then
I think so.
he made a very good sacrifice, very deep actually, not easy.
Black is in trouble.
Yeah. Yes. Two bishops doing nothing.
Yeah, bishop on b4, bishop on a6.
Bishop on b4, bishop on
What
a6.
I am telling always to my students.
Peoples, yeah.
Okay, now if you count the pieces, just 7 pounds to 6 pounds. One piece for 1 pound. But 5 points pieces on rook on a8, it doesn't work. Bishop on a6 doesn't work. Now 8 points doesn't work.
Yeah.
So who is
better
about material?
Yes, you're right, totally right. They actually don't consider such kind of things.
Yes.
They look at the position.
Also, they are not considering, for example, rook fd8. Okay, the piece you have to give a jump. You have to play like on a1 rook.
Yes.
It is not working. So
Yes.
just rook ae1.
Yes. Should be doing something, should have a duty in the game. Okay, probably she made something, but I don't know what she played.
Yeah,
She played something.
rook c8, I think.
Rook
fc8.
Rook fc8.
I think so.
Okay, what we said the same thing, yes?
Same.
Yes. Doesn't change anything. Okay. Very nice sacrifice actually. Let's see if he already saw everything. Probably so, yes. Madaminov. Yes, Madaminov actually Muhittin is 2045.
2045.
Yes, incredible.
But
yes.
he played very well.
Yes,
Till now.
untitled, and his opponent is 2289, 240 elo difference.
So also it shows that rating is not playing.
Erkin, can you fix this? It shows what? You play with the mouse is Erkin. With the mouse.
It shows that rating is not playing chess. No one is playing chess.
Yes, you're right. Okay, so this is the game between Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan. There is match. So looks like on the last board Uzbekistan is winning.
Winning, yes.
And
first board will be draw, I think.
Draw. Sindaro, let's see one more time what's going on here.
Rook ad1, it's good move.
Rook ad1, He decided not to take on b7.
Just playing bishop pairs.
Yeah, this is a positional play. Attacking b7
white
always
is
attacked, yes. Maybe this is a good line. Yeah, that should be.
Maybe rook b4.
So Sindaro is good. Ahmadzadeh, Ali Kasimov, what was this position? We didn't check. This position also unclear. Looks like Uzbekistan has the upper hand in this match. Okay, we can go to another match between Bulgaria and Ukraine. Let's go to this match. On the first board of Bulgaria, Svetan Stoyanov, FIDE master, is playing against an international master, Platon Galperin from Ukraine. Okay, Stoyanov Galperin here. Interesting opening. Let's see how it happened. C5 and C3, bishop B5. Okay, this is so at one long time ago was very popular.
Yes.
Popular line, yes.
I remember
Bishop
Topalov
C4.
played this line with black.
A6, knight E2, B5, bishop D5, and rook D3. Very strange. E6, bishop B3, and white allows black to exchange on B3. Very strange, actually. I'm not sure if it's
D6.
No, D6, D4.
D4.
Yes, very dynamic play
Yes.
from white side. Bishop A6
right now.
takes, and takes on D6. Now knight takes E4.
What about Queen D3, Knight D6, Bishop D6, Rook D5?
Queen D3, you play here.
Bishop
Bishop
D6,
takes,
Rook D5.
An intermediate move. Very interesting. Okay, so he saves this rook with this way. But are there any other moves here? He played something like, you know what? Queen C2. Queen C2. Now if I take, what's going on here? Check. Queen D7. Rook E1. Or maybe Queen A8 check.
Queen 8, Queen C8.
Queen C8. Can I take on A5? Let's see. Queen D7 check here. Queen C8.
Okay.
I take here. I'm not sure about this. What's going on here?
Crazy line.
Crazy line, yeah. Strange looking position.
Yeah, before
Very
is
strange looking
before
position.
is weak.
Yeah. Maybe I can play Rook B8 here. I don't want to exchange the queens. I'm not sure about this. Maybe I can. Where to go?
Queen A7.
Maybe A7, yeah.
Then castle. I think white is better.
White is better, yes, you're right. White is much active actually. Okay, so probably white Queen C2 looks like a good move. What do you think?
Yeah, Queen C6.
I don't
And
know
Queen
how
E4.
he will play this. Is knight
If I play
C5?
knight
Is
C5?
knight C5 possible?
Queen C4 maybe.
But then I can maybe protect D6.
Yeah, also
This
Rook
is
on
also
D1.
possible.
How can black improve his
Yeah,
pieces
yes.
on bishop and
And this C6 pawn is very dangerous now.
I think he has to take knight
Yes,
D6.
yes, yes.
And what about if he plays Queen A8?
Queen?
Even the pawn is very
Where?
strong.
Which position?
I mean, in this position,
Here.
Queen A8, but Rook D1 even I
Yes,
can play.
Rook D1 or maybe D7 or something like this. Sacrificing this
Yeah.
pawn for
Knight
so,
D6 is only move.
Yeah, knight D6 maybe what we checked maybe the only move. But Queen C2 he played immediately
Knight D6, yeah.
D6, so he knows probably this line. He played very fast. Stoyanov, what do you think?
I think it's only move.
Only move.
Even
yes,
if
right.
he
check,
doesn't
Queen
know,
D7,
he has to
check.
play.
Probably maybe there is something here. I'm not sure.
Okay, I
What
mean, if you
about
play
knight
knight C8,
C8, but
castle.
Rook C1 also is
No,
possible.
you
now.
castle, then Rook FD1.
Yes, you're right.
Rook C1 is strong also.
Yes, yes.
But Rook C5 I didn't want to exchange.
Mm.
Now black has some problems.
Yeah, but some problems. Yes, you're right. Okay, so black has to be very careful here if he doesn't know the variation very well. But looks like he knows the variation because he plays very fast, or maybe he pretends like he
Yeah.
knows. You know,
Probably
he
pretends.
doesn't want to. He doesn't want to show that he doesn't know this line. This is also a possibility. We'll see. Let's check the second board of Bulgaria. Momchil Petkov a FIDE master, is playing against another FIDE master from Ukraine, Vladislav Larkin. Okay, Larkin Petkov.
Type
This
in
is
English.
English type, but all these pawns very strange. White is playing so passively. I don't know why. Let's see.
This is interesting English.
Yes.
Knight on b3.
Yes. Very actually strange looking. E5.
This is King's Indian.
27, 98, rook e1. Okay, this is typical, you know, bishop h3, knight g4, f5, f4, or queen f5, queen h5.
Now, because typical. Of f3, he has to play e3 first. He played.
No, he didn't like this position. He wanted to play f3, and
okay,
then there's no.
Normally, the idea in English when black pushes e5 and f5 and g5, e5, f5 and g5, last position. We have to push f4. This is the right idea, but
in order to prevent black to play.
When we are doing this, our queen on d2, bishop on b2, queen on d1, bishop on c1.
Yeah.
Even white can play f4.
Oh, you mean here f4 is a good move?
Yeah. Otherwise, black pushes f4.
What to do now? I'm not sure.
He pushed d4.
Not f4.
Yeah, d4.
Okay, d4. He wants to exchange the queens.
Queens, yes.
Maybe we have to move the queen somewhere. I don't know. e7 or f7. Actually, f7 looks good because I'm also attacking
c4.
c4, and I want to transfer my queen to h5 at some moment, not now. Maybe I am also threatening to play some moment f4.
f4.
Yes, and I'm not sure. And knight e6 also will come to the game. And what is white doing? I'm not sure.
No, pawn on f3.
Can I exchange here? Maybe this is another line. Bishop a3, rook e8, and something like knight d5.
Then f4.
What's going on?
Even I can push f4, I think.
f4.
Or knight e6 first.
Knight e6. Yeah, maybe knight e6 looks better. Yeah, actually. Yeah, this bishop on h1, you know, is a problem. Because if I push e4, you will play f4. If I push f4, you will play e4.
Yes.
This bishop h1 idea is not, is not a good idea.
Yeah, they are in that lines, in that positions, when black plays bishop h3, white just jump d5, knight d5. Just waiting.
So this is the opening, on the opening phase.
Yeah, okay, it is dangerous to take h3.
Yes. Yeah, but waiting. Now.
Whenever he
knight
plays
d5 maybe, yes, you're right. Here now, because after bishop h1, you give the initiative.
Yeah.
The black
white
comes,
lost a lot of times.
Black comes a lot of tempos, you know, knight g4, f5, g5, everything is coming, and you try to prevent all these, you know, attacking moves. So probably this is not the right strategy.
Yeah. Also,
rook e1. This is automatic, you know, automatic moves. When we somebody tries to exchange your fianchetto bishop, rook e1, bishop h1 automatically.
Yeah, automatic.
But you have to be, aware of what's going on.
Yeah, you can change this bishop. It is not bad
Such
idea.
a big
Just push. Just sit to d5. This is the critical square in this opening also.
Yeah. Actually, it's a good example.
A lot of time with knight f3, knight d2, knight b3.
Yes.
He has to play knight b3. He has to play e3, f3
Yes.
because of bishop h1, rook e1, bishop h1.
All this
idea.
Lots of tempos, you know. So it's a good example actually to show that when you have this kind of positions, you have to look at these possibilities and not to automatically play this rook e1, bishop h1.
Yes.
Of course, there are some lines that
Okay,
you
they
can
have
play.
to, yeah,
but
they
this
have
is
to know
not-
that
this is not the case.
bishop takes h3 is not good move.
Yes, of course, bishop takes h3 is
Yeah, they have to know.
usually is.
In some lines, white can take h3 and take c7, but going to mate.
Yeah.
So it is not good. Just wait. If black takes, king takes g2. Just play on center and on the queen side.
Okay. So let's go to the third board. On the third board, Gergana Peycheva from Bulgaria is playing against Maria Bertnik from Ukraine. Okay, two girls are playing against each other. Usually it doesn't happen. It's girls against girls, but here it happened. This is also interesting line. I don't know how it happened. Okay, knight f3, bishop f4, e3, bishop e2, and c4. Okay. Usually against this kind of lines, knight fd7 or knight c6.
Direct to push e5.
Yes. c6 looks a little bit passive. Queen a5, and this kind of strategy with g3 lines, queen a5, is a good move, but now doesn't look like a nice.
Yeah, because queen h5, bishop on e2.
Yes.
It's not working.
And a3, b4 is possible now. This queen, what's the queen is doing on a5?
Nothing.
Maybe not e4 is the threat, but still. Anyway, knight e4. Why she doesn't castle here before rook c1?
Yeah, directly castle.
Here, why not castling here? I don't understand this. Anyway, what was the problem here? It's interesting. Anyway, we'll see. Queen a5, okay, knight e4, a3, takes, e5, b4, and e4. E4 also doesn't look very nice. C5 was the threat probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
After e4,
Yeah.
b6 is.
Yeah. Queen e7. So many tempties with the queen. Can you imagine? Queen a5, queen c7, queen e7 back. Knight takes e4. Why does white
Look at black pieces. Rook on a8, knight on
Yes,
b8,
yes.
bishop on c8.
Yes.
Just playing on with queen.
Yeah. How many moves? Actually, she looks like she has how much? The yellow is black is Maria Bertnik, yes, from Ukraine.
Yes.
23-49 yellow.
23-49.
Yes, Maria Bertnik. 23-49. It's a lot of yellow for you.
White
Yes.
woman player.
Very strange play actually.
With this age.
Yeah. Anyway, white looks better, but still a lot of things she has to do.
Yeah, she has to improve that she is better. Okay,
Yeah.
white is better, but she has to improve that.
Yeah, actually maybe I wouldn't give this g2 pawn, you know, this queen on g5. Maybe I go back, or maybe I go back to bishop g3.
Just castle.
Yeah, castle, bishop h3.
Bishop g3 then. Not
yeah,
threatening h3.
Then I saw this castle after castle, rook takes d6, takes bishop h3, g3. Oh, this is also possible, of course.
Bishop
this is
f1.
also, yeah, this is also possible. e4 is
White is
hanging.
completely better because queen b3, b7 is.
Yes, e4
weak.
is hanging. Everything is hanging. So this is probably much better for white.
Yeah, just
So
play
no need
castle,
to play
yes.
to give this g2. Actually, okay, white is better, but she has to prove it. So the last board is a candidate master from Bulgaria, Dimo Terziev versus a FIDE master, Danilo Mosesov from Ukraine. Mosesov and Terziev. Okay. This is also another interesting position. It looks like a Maroczy type, but let's see. Comes from King's Indian defense.
King's Indian.
Bishop e3. Very interesting. Normally bishop
I think
g5 is the
yeah.
Auerbach system. Bishop e3. I don't know. Takes. Bishop c5.
Knight
Knight
c6.
c6. Now this looks like the f3 line, Semish line, with a pawn sacrifice. Usually after f3, c5 is possible, but now white didn't play f3. So must be different.
Okay,
F3.
black is
Some compensation.
giving his pawn because of some initiative, some
Yeah.
playing on black squares.
Yes. b3, bishop b7, b4. What you gonna take back the pawn? Maybe f3? No, f3 not possible. Wait.
Think f1 maybe.
Bishop d3. What to play now? Knight b5.
Knight b5 is
Knight b5. Okay, knight b5. Maybe I have to go back. And now, maybe now f3. Why not?
bishop f3 is also.
Or bishop f3. a6. Knight c3. But now I'm losing the pawn.
How?
I exchange everything. Bishop takes.
Okay, I prefer this because rook c3, rook d1, bishop d1, bishop e4, bishop pair.
Bishop.
It's passed pawn.
Yeah, maybe it's still better for white. Bishop
Weak
e2,
black
something
squares.
like c5 is coming. Yeah, sure. I just didn't want to give.
Black didn't get anything
Yes,
after this
it's
pawn
actually,
sacrifice.
this is not maybe the right pawn sacrifice. Okay. We go to another match. India versus Kazakhstan. On the first board, Ghosh Aronyak, a candidate master from India, is playing. Aronyak versus Kazibek Nogerbek, a FIDE master from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan has beaten in the morning. Who they have beaten him? A very good score, I think. Whom they have beaten? Let me see. It's here, I think. Okay, Kazakhstan. They have beaten China 3-1. They are good players.
Yeah, I saw the game, yes. First two boards draw,
Yes.
third and fourth board.
And actually, Kazakhstan also a strong team here. They can do many surprises. I mean, you can expect anything.
The tournament is very tough.
Yes, tough tournament. Okay, so takes
Catalan.
some type of, but now it transposes to another type of position. Benoni type
Yes.
position.
Reverse.
Yes, reverse Benoni. Castles, knight c2, e5, b4. Okay, knight d2. Queen e1, strange. Knight c5.
He didn't take c5,
Yeah.
d6.
Strange moves are continuing. I don't know who is better here. What do you think?
Okay, now d3 pawn.
Is a problem?
Yeah, I can just trade on
Oh,
bishop
yes,
f5.
bishop f5, also rook d8, e4 in
Yes.
some moment. All
And
these are good plans, you know.
Yeah, black's
I was thinking
plans
to
are
play
easy.
knight b4, but then I saw e4. E4 also dangerous. Maybe you can take on d4. Maybe it's early now, but still. You have after knight b4, maybe rook d8.
Black's moves are easy.
Yeah, much more easy actually. I wanted to play maybe this move, takes, and e takes. C takes, sorry. Here.
Queen
This,
b6.
I want to play like this because I have the postpone and on e4, d4
Maybe
move.
knight a4, knight c3.
This is a good idea. Knight a4. If rook c1, knight c3, but bishop b4. Maybe you go somewhere, queen
Queen b6.
b6 maybe. Yes. Looks okay.
It's playable.
You're right. So this is actually looks a little bit better for black.
I
yeah?
think in this position, I didn't understand why we took d6 instead of
Instead of
c5.
c5, yes.
Because this knight is always pressing d3.
Yeah.
And if I took If maybe bishop d2, bishop b4. If I want to exchange knight b4, knight b5,
Still,
I
but I
can
like
also
black.
b7 is.
Yes, but still I like black. I don't know why.
Can I
With
take
queen
b7?
d7, for example.
Can I take b7 now?
Ah, now you can take maybe. Yes, you're right. You're right. Why not? I don't understand.
e4 because of that he didn't like.
Or maybe first here.
But now bishop g2.
Bishop g2.
e4.
e4. If takes d3 or what?
d3.
c3, but so what? Knight e3, is it possible?
Then knight e4. g4 is hanging, bishop e2.
Knight
But
e4.
no, g4 is hanging.
Knight takes g4. Yeah, but the still continues d2 or something. But anyway, this probably something. Or maybe it's possible.
No, but 2 pawns
2 pawns.
against
Yes.
exchange.
Yeah, exchange. Playable for white.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Maybe because of that.
he didn't want to play this. Anyway, he played something else, and now probably in this position. Did he play knight b4? No. He didn't play knight b4 yet. Okay. Probably black looks better.
Black
Yes.
stands better.
Better, yeah. Okay. On the second board of this match, Lakshmi Srihari from India is playing versus Bibisara Asabayeva. She is also very talented
Yes.
player, and she is beating actually everyone. I don't know, in the morning she has beaten or she drew. I'm not sure about this, but I think she is a very good player, Asabayeva. So let's see what's going on in this game. Okay.
King's Indian.
King's Indian.
Today is King's Indian day.
Bishop e3 again. I don't. What's this line is popular? A new line or something? What is the idea? Wondering. e5, d5, and g4. This is the idea. h4, f3, h5. A simple line. You play bishop e3, queen d2.
Yeah, just attack.
You transpose some kind of semish, but with a good idea, you know.
Good type of semish.
Good type of semish. And rook h2. Bishop is very simple, but very effective.
What is black is doing? I didn't understand.
Yes, no.
White is just attacking. Okay.
You're right.
This is the position.
This is the last position.
Now threatening knight g5.
Yes. Looks like totally.
What is black
lost.
is doing? Just play knight f7, knight
b6,
f7,
knight
knight b8,
a6.
knight a6.
He just played very slowly.
Yeah, also queen e8, queen e7. Okay, I know that we are expert of King's Indian, but I know that with queen e8 line, just playing f5, black side, king h8 and f5, just to push.
Yes.
But he played king, queen e8, queen e7, knight fd7,
Yes,
knight b8, knight a6,
So, I mean, passive
and
moves.
without nothing.
Yes.
Now knight g5 is
Exactly.
really strong threat.
What's his elo in the second board? 21-36. Okay, not so strong. They probably put him on the second board instead of fourth board. He's playing. The others are
They
higher
probably
rated.
didn't meet Anand.
Yes. Maybe it's a sacrifice they are making on the second board.
Probably.
Okay, you play with black pieces again Asaboya, so you lose, it doesn't matter. Other boards are playing.
Yeah, it is easy game for white.
Yes,
I think.
it should be easy win, yes. Okay, let's go to the third board, FIDE Master, Kartikeyan Ajay versus Aristan Isanzulov from Kazakhstan. Ajay Kartikeyan, Aristan Isanzulov.
Semislav or something? E4, d5?
Yes, Scandinavian.
Oh, Scandinavian.
Takes, bishop f5, also interesting. Bishop d3, takes. After exchanging these bishops, black doesn't have any problems,
Yes.
I think. Yeah, what do you think? Maybe still some
White just
space
has
advantage.
space advantage.
But black is solid.
Yeah, b5 is good.
b3.
Just to free to d5 square.
Trying to maybe a5 now in order to play
I think black is
a4.
okay. White is slightly better.
But not enough.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, solid position. So let's go to the last board and then we'll have a short break after this this game. Okay, Nurgali Utsap versus Chatterjee. Nazarke Nurgali, former FIDE master from Kazakhstan versus Chatterjee Utsap from India. Okay, this position is also looks like an equal position. Okay, Catalan with the classical. Okay, a4 line, bishop f4, bishop d6, queen c1.
Yeah, it's theoretical line. Eliano, I think, played this queen c1.
Huh?
Eliano.
Against this line as well?
Yeah. Queen c1.
Maybe this idea is to play queen e3 afterwards. This queen on e3 looks nice.
But
now it probably doesn't have any equal position. Huh? Yeah, I don't think black has a problem here. Must black problem here. Looks very drawish, huh?
Yeah, very solid.
Even maybe black is better.
Now rook e5, one of trade. But rook e5, queen e5, queen c4, queen a5. I mean, if rook goes f1, for example, rook e5, queen e5, queen c4, queen a5. It's drawish, I think.
How do you play?
For example, if white plays rook f1, rook e5, queen e5, queen c4, queen a5. It's also drawish. Queen e4, just rook a8, the idea.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Totally drawish position, but she has to find these moves. But it doesn't look very actually difficult to find. Yes, okay, so India, Kazakhstan on the first board looks better, especially Bibisara, Asaboeva, not the first board, yes. The others looks equal.
Yeah, also first board, black stands good. Reverse pen.
Yes, reverse pen.
Bibisara is winning.
Yes. So Kazakhstan is the better
probably they will win.
Situation. Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll give a short break. After the short break, we will go to check all the games of the Turkish teams. We couldn't check it now because we have some restrictions from the arbiters because they are captain of the Turkish teams, but we'll check after the short break. Dear chess friends, we are back again. As we mentioned before, we didn't check the games of the Turkish teams because of some restrictions. We had the captain of the Turkish team, Turkish red team. So now we will check the Turkish team's games. Turkey white now is playing against Belarus. So on the first board, Deniz Lazovic, FIDE master, is playing against another FIDE master, Emirhan Tarlabaşı from Turkey. Let's see this game. d4, d5, okay, nice, c3, queen's gambit declined, e3, h6, Tartakova variation. It's called Tartakova, actually very solid system. Anand actually played this system against Topalov in their match, in the World Championship match, with a success. Topalov actually couldn't get anything out of the opening, and now this is probably all theory. X takes, a4.
There are also other plans than knight d4, namely d takes c4, which I like most.
Many of course ideas. Bishop takes d7, knight e5. Okay, this knight looks strong, of course, on e5. But white has some weaknesses on a4, the pawn is weak, so he wanted to protect this pawn. Rook e1, f6, e4. Very interesting game. Actually, this is now because both sides are attacking their pieces. So now Emirhan Tarlabaşı is thinking to take on e5 or to take on e4. What do you think?
I think taking on, let's try like first bishop takes e4, but there is knight takes c4, I guess.
Yes, knight takes e4.
That's why e4 is just a poison pawn if you want to take it directly. So we'll try the other direction. Instead of bishop takes e4,
but maybe if I go, for example, to c6,
queen c6.
Yes.
So
I'm not still attacking anything, but maybe bishop takes g2 is the threat.
Again, I may play stuff like, let's see, f3. Because if I take the e4 bishop, then your king side is vacant. Maybe a5.
a5.
But there's knight takes a5. No, instead of rook b5, there's knight takes a5.
Maybe I can take on c3.
Rook b3.
Rook b3.
Queen d4 maybe. Queen fe.
It's very actually complicated position.
I should like white's position.
So white
Rook
is
d3
pawn
and
up, huh?
black is a pawn up, but your king
I'm not
side.
sure, but this e4 line actually looks very dubious. Must be something
So
good for black.
At least there's other option, d takes e4. But there's knight takes c4 simply.
Yes. But this is probably not very
So
good.
let's check also the f takes e5.
E takes e5. E takes f5.
Maybe e4.
If I take here, what's going on?
Simply. I really don't know what's going on.
understand it.
This is the most simple
Maybe
line.
the most simple and the best line, maybe.
Maybe queen d1.
Or maybe
Queen d1. And queen f7.
Queen
f7.
f7.
He took on e5.
Yeah, he did this.
Yes.
Probably we will see
e5.
this.
And probably
He
d4.
will take on d4 and I will take on f5.
f5.
But now rook takes b6.
Is this
So
possible?
what's this?
Yes.
So what
Pawns
is-
are equal
I don't see any advantage here.
for both sides.
Yeah. Or maybe even white is better because of this d5 which is weak and a6 is weak. All the pawns are on the 6th rank, so you can attack much easy. Well, I don't know why he took this takes. And this move actually is rook d1, queen d1 is good. Maybe there's something else or no? Can I play something like what?
Every way leads to the same line. Every queen move leads to more or less the same line. Queen takes d4, rook takes f5. It is no different than the other. Rook takes f5, maybe.
Queen c6.
What's the
Is
difference?
it possible queen c6?
What's the difference?
The difference is that I protect now the b6 pawn.
Okay.
So I can take here, but rook e7 maybe some dangerous.
Queen f6. No, queen f6 is safe.
F6.
They played some moves. Emran played e4.
What's this?
Yes, my gut feeling was, e4 was the correct move. F takes e5.
Takes,
to my gut feeling.
takes,
e4.
e4.
This
Well,
was the
maybe-
first line that I recommend. Do you
Maybe it's a
remember?
good move.
e4.
Yes, possible.
This was the very first
He
line.
will take on g6.
And queen g6.
takes g6.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks actually good.
Black's pawn are dominating the white's camp.
Rook b1.
Okay, but it doesn't want anything concrete right now. Even rook f6, simply just doubling rooks by defending b6. Why not?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. Actually, this is black is active here. What Emirhan played actually looks
E4.
like the best, one of the best ideas. So let's go to another game. On the second board, Maxim Tsaruk from Belarus is playing against Ahmet Utku Üzümcü, FIDE master from Turkey. Let's go to that game. Üzümcü Tsaruk. What happens here? Okay, Italian game. Bishop b7, d6, a4.
Okay, this is the Giri stuff. They are playing more or less same line, and also instead of some queen d7, there are also queen b8 ideas recently. Queen b8, queen a7. Okay, and this requires no comment up to that point because more or less all the sides moves are really explanatory, self-explanatory. a1.
And then some queen e6 not possible.
No,
Takes.
possibly no, because
Takes.
there's knight c2. Yes, knight c2.
c2. What do you want? Rook
Rook.
c1.
Okay. Rook takes b3.
Takes b3. You can take here. You're
No.
simply pawn down.
Now let's return to
I
the
don't
point.
understand
When he
this.
played rook to a1.
Takes. He played rook ac1.
Rook ac1.
And why you didn't take? I don't understand. Takes. Rook takes. What's going on?
Bishop f6 first. No, d6 is also on pre.
King f6 maybe.
f7. But there is always rook e2. Nothing.
Rook also here maybe.
Maybe
Oh,
knight
yeah,
c2
rook
against
e2.
rook e2. And nothing visible as compensation for black. So white will simply play knight b to d2 or
I
knight
didn't
f to
get
d2.
this actually. A simple pawn sacrifice, and he trusts his opponent. He doesn't take this pawn. Now he protects. Okay,
Maybe he have found another way to exploit this a6 weakness by
But
like,
now you know what the a4 is pawn is hanging, and what to do.
knight
And knight
d2.
d5, knight a4 is also another problem for white.
Maybe knight d2 and knight e4 was the solution of blacks. But black plays rook g6 anyway. There is no obvious way for white to get the e6 pawn. And his a4 pawn is on pre right now. So maybe a5, but there is queen a4 against. And knight is also
I
attacked.
don't understand.
Black is seemingly better.
Yes. But instead he could have taken on e6 and simply no compensation. I cannot see it anyway. I cannot see the compensation. Maybe we are missing something. Okay, let's go to the third board. Ivan Runets versus Kaan Aydın Çelebi from Turkey. Okay, Runets, Aydın Çelebi.
Is it Sicilian and Lapin?
I don't know. No,
Right.
this is
Accepted Queen's Gambit.
yes.
With idea is c5.
Okay, so transpose it to this line. Takes.
Instead of bishop b3, I like queen e2 and rook d1 idea, the Botvinnik's
Yes,
idea.
b5, knight e5. Queen e3. Threatening to the knight takes f7, so you wanted to protect e6.
Bishop d1. Why?
You want to take on d5.
There is no plan
Takes
for white.
bishop e3. No, so this is the last position. What do you think, Erkin?
I think black is better. You know, I don't think it is enough to win straight away, but it provides black some you know, real winning chances without risking the position. So on side, who can win this position is black, I think, because you know the isolated point can easily be blockaded by knight d5, and the open c line is controlled by black, which means after rook to a to c8 and rook to c2, the b and a pawns are also weak. Maybe white finds some way to exchange the rooks by rook a to c1, but nevertheless the endgames, you know, without rooks are also drawn. So black just guarantees draw in any case, and if he needs, he also can force the position.
Okay, so we go to the last board, FIDE Master Artyom Sinyasuki versus Ekin Barış Özen, Turkish FIDE Master. Okay, this is the position. Let's see how it happened. Okay,
e3 c5. This is the main line. You know, it is a invitation for the isolated pawns. g6. So they are playing natural. Well, bishop f4 is too early, I guess. You know, I don't think unless you don't have to cd the bishop pair. Actually, white cd is the black cd is the bishop pair without any reason. So white is seemingly a bit active. b3. You know, bishop is way better than the knight. So white's
but how to
progress.
Yes.
So
maybe bishop a5. You know, what to do?
Rook a6.
Okay,
bishop b4.
Yes.
You know, the problem is the d6 knight, and when it's gone, d5 is on pre.
So bishop a5.
Bishop a5.
a6. Bishop. Whose move is this? Bishop d2. Now black's.
The threat is bishop a5.
Well,
rook a6. Bishop a4. King f8 now. King f8 is actually losing. Rook takes bishop a5, and bishop b4 is just winning a piece. King f8 is not possible. Maybe. No, rook c6 it was not working either. You know, it is really hard to suggest a move for black.
Yes.
And which explains the black situation right now in a sense of time. He has only 12 minutes compared with the white's 36. He's thinking for 6 minutes.
Yeah, but here I think he played very bad. Look. In this position, rook c7, he weakened his 7th rank.
Without
f6, I don't know why we play f6.
You know, we also thought about the bishop pair, and bishop takes f3, or you know, early seeding the bishop pair may cause trouble you on the most of the endings, because this is the important point that bishop is a compatible piece with the too many figures. Like bishop is good with the rooks, and bishop pair is good with the another bishop. So. Knight is not that compatible with other pieces.
It looks like black is activating his rook, but here actually he doesn't activate his rook. Always this bishop a5 problem.
Bishop b4.
Yes, this is actually looks like a very bad position for black.
Probably so.
Okay, Turkey is doing fine as far as I can see.
Turkey white.
Yeah, Turkey white. So let's see to Israel versus Turkey turquoise. Turkey turquoise, actually, they, as we already told, that they made two big surprises by beating first Serbia, then Slovakia. So now today a very strong team. They are facing Israel. Okay, let's go to this game, to this match. On the first board, or Globus FIDE Master from Israel versus Yankı Taşpınar, candidate master, Taşpınar Globus. Okay, piece down, probably lost position, Taşpınar. After d5, maybe even this bishop takes d5.
Rook g4, but f7 is also weak.
Yes.
And maybe white just plays, you know, king g3 beforehand.
Yeah, king g3 and trying to push. Yeah, looks lost anyway. So let's go to second board. On the second board, Revivo Shoham Cohen Revivo FIDE Master
versus Eray Kılıç.
Eray Kılıç.
And they are probably drawing.
Yes, maybe rook 9 d5, e7 takes, yeah, should be drawish.
No, this is early, you know, for white this is early to play e7, I think.
Or maybe not.
Because then, yes.
So how is he drawing?
Bishop takes g7. By the way.
You're right, bishop takes g7.
Even white can try
Can't
something.
take bishop e7, bishop f6, no, maybe drawish.
Okay,
Okay,
this is guaranteeing a draw.
Yeah. Okay, so looks like draw in this game. On the third board, Elisha Lukin
Versus Ediz Gürel.
Ediz Gürel. This
He just resigned.
finished. Ediz lost this game. Let's see quickly how he lost.
He actually lost his first game. He was 2 out of 2. Oh, this is the very same opening of the Ekim Barış Özener, you know? They're playing the same line.
Yes.
This is a good coincidence. You know, it shows that the preparation was done throughout the team, not individually.
What's going on here?
Knight
h5. He missed it.
After Queen G3, Knight F6, King G7, Knight H5 again.
Yes.
You know,
Maybe he missed it.
He missed this, probably.
Yeah.
Bishop F4.
Now looks very bad position.
Bishop A also,
Yeah.
you know, F5, more or less obligation. H4, you know, white's moves are really pretty easy. And white technically play well. And you know, E6, D5, and also Queen H7 mate is the best I think.
And now there is mate. Okay, so on the last board, Liat Shaul Seidner from Israel, actually the lowest rated player of Israel, 1647, versus Ecrin Efsa Büyük. Not too much difference, but let's see.
The interesting fact is white just blundered the pawn on move 5 or so. I was on the row.
Really?
Very early. Yes, pawn gone. Really, you know, you don't need to be provocated so early. If you see the opponent's knight and you can kick it, you need to ask why he did such a provocation.
Okay, so pawn down, I don't see any compensation.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Israel is a good actual situation now to beat Turkey turquoise. Let's go to the other Turkish team. The
Turkey
last
red.
We'll check Turkey red, and after that we'll check other teams. Maybe we'll go back to India, Kazakhstan, also Bulgaria versus Ukraine, Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan. Okay, on the first board of this match, Samir Shahidi is playing versus Enes Tanrıverdi.
We were in the position at the starting phase. You know, it was another time and off. Enes plays this system with both colors. Knight c4, so black had the bishop pair, and the endgame prospects are huge for black. That's why, you know, there is no way to risk the position for black. G4. Why bishop b7? No. Knight f5 has a threat, but g6 can parry it. Rook c5. So e5 is just kind of weakened. Rook c8, rook d5, rook c5. So gf, gf, rook g8, okay. So now, maybe black can play rook g2 and rook d5. Maybe rook g2 just pretty well for this situation.
Whose turn is D1? Rook
It's
G2.
black's turn.
Rook G2.
Simply the rook g2.
Likely
Rook h3. So h7. So I'm pre. What if I play rook f2, rook h7, ef5? Let's try it.
Maybe
f6, no, just take it back. It doesn't fit. So rook h3 is a trash rook.
not easy.
Not that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we need to try rook g5.
Yeah, maybe.
A better move. After rook h3, I have, oh, that's my idea. If you play f6, e5 is constantly on pressure. So rook h3 and there's h5, and you cannot play knight f3. That's my idea. Okay. So I take over g3, and I play what? a5? No. Maybe h5. Yes. First h5 to prevent g4.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
both sides are restricted.
Looks like this is possible. If f6, maybe
King
d8.
d8 or d8. Yes, king d8. There is no mating net. How about d6?
d6?
Yes, it is possible, d6. But there's knight takes e6. No, there's no knight takes e6. E king d7, king d7. But there's always rook f1. No, rook f1 is here. No, knight takes e6 is not possible. So knight takes e6, f takes e6, and rook f1. What happens? No, rook c8. This is not working.
What? It doesn't work. Yeah?
Yes, it doesn't work. So if black can take over, d6, then his position is fine.
Yes.
Because after rook d1, there is rook d5.
Maybe f6 is not a good move. I don't know what to do here with white. Not easy.
Probably king c1. Just march the king to the d2, if necessary, just in case.
But then after king d2, where to go? You just get stuck.
But with the same virtue, you cannot find a direct aim for black either. If white waits, how black can improve its position? Why what?
White waits. I play.
That's king c1, the regular moves.
I don't know. It's a good question.
The only way for
A5,
black is,
D4, maybe, I don't know. Or rook d5.
so on. What?
So maybe later on. Maybe trying to play with the bishop somewhere. Bishop d5 and then play d6.
Okay. This
Maybe
is
I don't
one
know.
valid
Maybe,
idea.
I don't know. Okay, so let's move to another match. We finished this match, yes? No, first board. The second board of Turkey red is
Akın Kızılkuş.
Kızılkuş playing with
Philip Herring.
white pieces.
Tunuanat is not playing in this round. The former. No.
Okay, the
round.
first board is not playing. So let's see the game here.
Another Nimsa Indian.
Yes.
No one is playing bishop g5 today. Which was the main line in the 19th. So those are white's restriction attempts to black's, but black is actually in a good shape right now. Wow.
What's going on? All this tactical stuff.
Actually at the end, white is really having difficult time with his pieces. And rook goes to e8, rook e8, and have to hold the pieces. That's a simple question.
This is also
You know, I will just play knight f6, and then my threat is kind of real. Yeah, you may play what? Okay, simply with g6, and you move the other bishop. Bishop f1, so threat is gone.
You got your answer.
Already, because whites have the bishop there.
Okay, so this is probably good for white. The bishop.
If there is no tactic appearing,
yeah.
Then I agree.
Okay.
Also,
we
bishop
go
a6.
to the third board. The third board of Turkey, Işıkcan is playing against Richard Turcan. Işık is a clear favorite because of the rating difference. Let's see what's his
They are
name.
playing a Karakonen game. The pieces and the pawns are even, but the position is not. You know, the typical weakness of the Karakonen was the h5 pawn for white, as Long said, and it becomes a reality in this game.
All this theory probably exchanging everything.
You know, white probably messed with the position. This is not the attack appearing. Black played solidly, and you know, white's advanced pawns are subjects for the attack. So h5 is, you know,
Weak.
gonna disappear.
Yeah, black
This is beyond weakness.
black is much better.
Now black's next aim to play rook f5.
Yes.
If you hold with rook h1, there is rook f5 and knight takes f4.
Yes. So white on the third board is winning, I think. So let's go to Defne Sade versus Vladimir Boshnichka. Okay.
Defne is
Defne
attacking.
was attacking actually in this game. Let's see from the
When we
beginning.
first look at, you know, the opening,
Queen a5. Oh, that's interesting.
knight c3 is forced. You know, white's idea is to play c4, but it prevented. Takes cb. Defne was having some troubles in the openings, but you know, now she has the attacking chances. She just turned the event into her favor. Takes, what happens? Rook takes, or e8, e takes, e takes. Okay, and queen g4. After that, so now can black hold with, you know, bishop g5, but there is knight g5. So h6 is also not possible. It is black's move, but Defne has only 1 minute on her clock.
If I take on f6 and play knight f4, for example,
And knight h5, but queen h6, and you know, black is defending.
queen h6.
So I think black in short needs to play queen e2 instead of a passive move. He needs to activate his pieces like queen e2.
Whose turn is this?
Black's.
Queen e2.
Just
Yeah, maybe black,
delivering the knight.
black simply is better, yeah. Queen e2, I don't, if I exchange, very bad. If I don't exchange, again.
like queen g3, but there is always, you know, bishop takes g5, knight takes g5, and rook e3. So you need to reroute your knight to f3, and my rook is just going into play by rook f to e8.
Yes. Yeah.
So queen e2 is just
Yes.
dealing with
okay,
the
queen
white
e2
attack.
looks like a good move and better position for black. Okay, so we finished all these Turkish teams. What do you say? We go back to Azerbaijan-Uzbekistan match. Are any games finished in Azerbaijan?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Let's go to the first board, Azerbaijan.
Versus Uzbekistan.
Yes. This first board is. What was the first board?
Abdusattorov versus
Muratli.
Muratli.
Muratli versus Abdusattorov. Okay.
Oh, this is the really similar pawn placement
Or
seen in the
you
Shahjahan's game.
sacrificed in exchange. We just saw this. Murat the sacrificed in exchange.
You know,
He took and queen takes.
this sacrifice is in accordance with the rules of the sacrifice, you know, as I always mention in the live broadcasts.
Maybe check or something.
King, right, check,
G8.
king h2, no. The second pawn is also gone.
Check, let's say king.
King h2, I think.
And now what?
Black has the draw in his pockets.
What? Draw?
Maybe.
How?
But white
Yeah.
seems to be better. Am I right?
I can
Just
take
queen
all
to
the pawns. What to play now? D5 is hanging. Yeah, white looks better actually, but
both players were looking
I'm not
to
sure.
the other board.
If I play rook, for example,
D1,
D1.
knight f4. Oh, rook a1 check.
What?
Abdusatorov delivered a check in the real actual game.
This is
king-
what we checked actually.
You know, white
King
is about to
H2.
play, but king
The same
h2
position.
seemingly well. And rook d1, knight f4,
And then take on D5.
knight d5.
Maybe queen some G6 or something like this, or maybe H6.
King h2.
If knight takes D5. Queen somewhere
But where? Somewhere, but where?
here, let's say.
Bishop h3. No, queen e4. Yes, bishop h3 is not possible. Queen e4. We repeat the moves. Bishop g2, queen e6. Okay.
Draw.
No. Because white is 2 pawns.
Yes. So maybe white is pressing, but black can hold this
A
position.
good exchange sacrifice, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, black will land his knight on the c4.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the second board. Aydın Süleymanlı versus Javokir Sindarov. What's going on here? The exchange
It's also going to be a draw.
Yes, and this is going to be a draw. Okay, we spoke about this position. We left it here. Takes rook d1, knight
Knight
d7
D7.
has been played.
I was thinking about
wait.
bishop to be some. Oh wow, knight h5. It's not an
Okay,
improvement.
takes knight d7. Knight b5.
Instead of knight b5, I was thinking about bishop takes b7. Why not to take with the bishop on b7?
Yeah, you
Just
could've-
another pawn.
Maybe knight c4 he doesn't like. I don't know.
But against knight
Knight
c4,
C4
I
or
have bishop
maybe-
c6.
Or maybe knight c5.
Again?
I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, let's see the game. Here, knight c5.
The position is too open, but both sides are playing like the best moves. The rook end game is really defendable. h5 and even there is no e6 pawn. This is also a draw with some difficulty due to the
Yes, it's
7th rank
Totally
issues,
draw.
but it's totally draw.
So Ahmet Ahmadzadeh versus Ali Kasimov. What's going on here? Ali Kasimov, Ahmadzadeh. Let's see this Ahmadzadeh Kasimov.
Ahmedzadeh is white and Kasimov is black.
We were checking also this position. We said
It was a Sicilian with a
white
unbalanced
is,
type
white
of
is
position.
little better. You said,
Mhm.
and let's see if you are right or not. What's going on? What's going on here?
White played all the necessary moves. Wow. Good tactical maneuver, He probably missed knight d4.
This is now
Queen c6 check. Why?
Queen c6. Okay, there is a check. I thought bishop d7, queen rook takes f6. They are looking at some board.
Probably on board
last
for
board.
yes, because the
Let's go to
Madaminov
this board.
was going to win.
Queen c6 is forced. Okay, in that game came quickly. I don't know what to do now for black, but I think white is winning here.
No.
How to play here?
What about knight c5?
I see.
Am I going to lose? Rook takes f6.
Rook takes queen takes e5.
Queen g2. He played queen g2 instead of king
Queen
g1.
g2. This is also even better move. Because now threatens on d7.
With the exchange.
And what to do
threat.
now?
No.
Lost. Okay, lost. So Ahmadzadeh is winning on this board. Let's go to Gohar Veydullayeva. What is she doing? Everybody's checking that game.
Probably Madaminov is going to win because knight goes to e8 is a killer. But it's not that simply because d2, d3, d1 queen is a huge threat.
What's going on here?
Knight d8, bishop f8.
This bishop g7. Oh, they repeated or what? How the game ended? It was winning. We set this position.
We were
checked
on
it.
that point.
Check, and takes rook c8. He played this queen h6. She played, sorry.
Yes, and she took
he
on
played
the queen.
Queen h6.
I thought f6 or f5 is necessary. Probably f6 is even better.
Yeah, why not f6 actually? Maybe losing on a6. Okay, anyway, takes, bishop f8. She played maybe good here, trying to exchange everything.
So this is, in the real force. They repeated the moves. And the position.
Now what's going on?
The position is really risky for both colors because black's threat is to play d3, bishop f8 to c5 check and mate. And also the pawn is about to promote, so white's probably the best is to play knight f6 and with the mating threat of himself to repeat them.
So she saved the game.
She saved the game, in a sense.
Incredible.
Wow.
It's really wow. Yeah, it was. We analyzed the position.
And thought what it
Kıvanç,
was.
our grandmaster, Kıvanç Azedaroğlu, also captain of the Turkey red team, he said here, this is totally lost after rook a, not rook queen h6, but rook a e1.
This was probably the better move.
We don't know, maybe it's not true or not, but this was the game. The move. What happens here?
Ali Kerimov resigned on board 3.
Here is.
So Azerbaijani player 1
is leading now.
Ahmadzada.
Okay, so Azerbaijan can make a surprising result because
No, actually Azerbaijan is the first seed.
Yes, but
And
still
Uzbekistan
is the
sixth.
champions with 2 grandmasters on the first and second board. So Gohar Veydullayeva is making draw, so they need a half point out of 2 games. Muratli versus Abdus Sattarov looks drawish, yes. We checked it, or maybe we didn't check it. This looks like drawish.
Rook takes f2 is a
Yes,
threat, but
yes. And on the second board also it looks very drawish.
actually
So the match is going to be something like 2.5 against 1.5.
in the favor of Azerbaijan.
Yes, so they have to try to win. I mean, to force this.
For each of the boards.
Yes,
This is
but,
making an addition.
Here probably the other game match. Here I don't know if there's no chance here. In Sindaro Süleymanlı there is no chance to force. The only chance to force in this match is this one. But here also I don't see how he
even white is
can
better.
force this game.
No.
The white maybe even better. Yes, true.
Can you move for the last position in this game?
This game, okay, sure.
If there's any,
No, he played this arm. He
didn't
take.
He didn't take on c6. Really?
No. On the camera, yes, there is a piece on c6, and they are repeating the moves.
How they are repeating?
Rook A1, King H2. Yes, Rook A2. He played Rook
King
A2.
G1. What?
Yes, he's going for
No,
this
one
roll.
of the positions is like this. He took on C6.
Okay.
I don't think this is the right position. There's a problem here. He didn't play like this. There's a problem here. He took on C6 first. Queen takes C6, check. King H2, Rook A2 now, and he played King G1. Now he's checking other games. He understood that there is nothing, but he's already very bad position. So he's repeating because he's looking at his opponent. Actually,
To receive a draw over.
yes. Oh, knight d5 also is. They repeated some. They made some moves. What kind of what move? Probably he played G6. No, this was the position. Okay, G6. I think played.
Knight
F4. Queen, Rook A2, Knight D5, Queen D8. Now this is repetition. Should black? Why not check here? No move. I don't understand. I cannot do anything.
You know, if I move the knight, B5 is also gone, and I cannot move the queen, and I cannot move the knight. So the only piece which can move is the knight.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. Maybe this knight takes D5 was not a good move, huh? Because you needed the knight on D3. Maybe bishop takes D5 was a better idea.
But you know, without knight F4, white may not generate real threats. Like, you know, instead of knight F4, let's
But
imagine that.
now I cannot also take here. How to protect this? You know,
A move before. You know,
instead of
consider
knight
now,
D5.
yes.
Maybe bishop.
maybe
takes.
now bishop D5.
Bishop D5. But there is this problem, you know, rook.
What type of problem? Probably rook D1
What type of problem? Good question. Rook D1.
and queen C2. Yeah, I
Queen
took the pawn
C2,
and wait
then
some, you know.
attacking. Yeah, what's this?
Probably bishop takes D5 was the option to force
Yeah,
the
maybe
position.
this is a good actual idea. Bishop
Maybe.
D5, knight E5.
You protect the
I'm
F2
not sure.
as long as you need.
Yeah. So this will be draw, but still Azerbaijan is leading. Okay, maybe we give a short show. Are there any games? I mean,
Okay. Before we are going to the break, there are some decisive
some
results.
Which one?
Israel is leading 2-0 against Turkey through chaos on the board 3. And also India and Kazakhstan, there is one draw on the board 1. And Belarus and Turkey white is still continuing. And Bulgaria versus Ukraine, there is also one draw. And there are no
Armenia
decisive
is
results
leading
on the
1-0 against Portugal.
on the but on the top boards there are not
Okay,
decisive
there's-
results.
Yeah. Okay, so we give a short break now. Dear chess friends, we are back again. Actually, one game ended. This is Uzbekistan versus Azerbaijan, and on the last board, yes, this Modaminov needed to a win because in order to equalize the score, at that point Azerbaijan was leading 2-1. So in this position, they repeated the moves for a while, and then white deviated to repeat the moves and played knight d6. d3 now is very dangerous because d2 and d1 after rook c1 check is going to be queen. So f5 has been played.
So knight f7 and queen g6 mate is a threat.
Yes, knight f7 and queen g6. As you can see, here is a threat. So in order to prevent this, knight queen rook c7. Now queen d4, very interesting move. You may ask what is the threat here. What is the threat here?
So it defends the D pawn, the pass pawn,
Yes.
and the other threat is, there is a pin, actually a hidden pin between the king on h8 and queen on d4. So our threat is to play, at some moment f takes e6 or so. When
King f2, king e3 probably.
probably also,
Anyway, rook d7 has been played, king f2 now. And now there is
E5
actually
mistake.
probably it's a big mistake. E5 because of e6 check. Now bishop g7.
queen
but
takes g7.
Queen takes g7. King takes g7. E takes d7. And now black resigns because after d2 you cannot come to e2, but white can queen, and then if black queens, knight takes f5 check and captures the queen on d1. So in order, when he saw this, of course, black resigned, and then Uzbekistan equalized the score 2-2. So the champions, they saved actually today's match with this win. So we continue our, of course, commentary on the live games about which games
There are games from
ended
Belarus
now.
and
Let's see.
Russia. Ended games for India lost to Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan won by 2.5 versus 1.5 on the first board. And so we are just focusing on the following games on the board too. Belarus versus Turkey. It is just going one by one. And Israel won against Turkey turquoise on the board 3 by 3-1, and Bulgaria is won against the Ukraine. This is actually one of the surprising results of today by 2.5 versus 1.5. Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan had drew against each other by 2-2, and Canada is winning against Malaysia A by 2.5 and 1.5.
Slovakia, Turkey red is now
Another surprising result.
Yes, Turkey
Slovakia achieved a draw.
couldn't beat Slovakia actually. Yeah, in the morning Turkey turquoise has beaten Slovakia, but Turkey red actually couldn't beat. They should have beaten. Who has lost in Turkey red?
In Turkey red, Defne Sade lost, and there's 2 draws in the board 1 and board 2, and Işıkcan won.
Yes. Okay. So this is of course it's finished. Yes. Yes. Işıkcan won. Okay. So let's go to which game? Üzümcü
versus Saruk.
Yeah. Okay. This is the game between whom?
Belarus versus Turkey.
Belarus. Okay.
White.
The Turkey white. Turkey white is now 1-1.
Yes. And Üzümcü desperately needing to hold the game because he has a pawn down, and the next for black is to play king g5, king h4, king g3, and king takes g2 simply. If the king
How
can
to protect?
there's a really serious threat with the companions of the h pawn like king g5, king h4, and h5. It will be easy for black to convert his advantage, because also
I can protect here, but
okay, there's a
What do you
passive
play now?
defense. King g5, rook h. No, it's
No,
white
it's
small.
white
Rook e2.
okay, I'm waiting.
Ma-
For example,
Okay, king g5,
waiting. Let's say
king h4,
waiting,
king g2,
waiting,
king h2.
waiting, not waiting.
Okay, now h5, h4, and I was playing
Here now.
h5.
Okay,
Now I'm probably winning.
here.
h4 and king takes
H4.
g2. This is
And
not.
now lost.
Mm-hmm.
Now I cannot wait, huh? So, but how to do this?
Actually, it is a hard question to answer because
H5 has been played. Why he played H5? He attacked probably now.
it's probably coming into the same thing, but nevertheless, as an experienced player,
What's going on here?
king takes d4.
Why he gave up?
Wow, is this lost?
I don't understand this.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Can you receive
I don't
notes?
have the moves.
You know, can you focus on this board?
Let's see.
We
Like
can-
something like this. Look, H5. Let's say something.
Please
like
cancel
here.
the receiving moves. Cancel.
Here, for example, here.
It's valid.
Okay,
Vice move.
let's play this, for example. King G5 takes.
No, it's
No,
it
H5. Let's say.
it's vice move.
Okay, let's play something like here.
We're just trying to get the position.
Black played. G3 has been played.
So G3, Rook G3. Check.
G3.
It's a
H5, G3. Rook G3, King D4. Yeah.
So he played Rook A3.
Rook
A3. I think Black is winning it. You know, Black is winning it because you know there's a cut on the fourth rank. Yes, simply King H4. Yes, Black is winning it. King H3, H4.
Are you sure? Here.
Okay, King H3,
H3.
King F4, H4. Maybe. Can you get this? Wait. Rook G3. No, Rook G3.
Oh, it's my. Looks nice.
It looks nice, yes.
So how do you win this? I don't understand.
And they are thinking. King is on F4. You know, it is even easier for white than mine version. The king is F4 and it is, you know,
Draw.
is black's move. You know, we are move ahead, you know. No, this is not the position. The position is on there and the pawn is on H5.
What's the difference? King on F4, yeah?
You know, black lost the tempi to arrive the very same position.
Okay, let's say this move, for example, this move and this move. Black is thinking, yes?
And actually it is now
This is the
white.
position, yeah.
Let's do like that, you know.
No, this is the position, what do you want?
No, the move order is different, you know.
No, it doesn't matter, this is the position.
This is the position and
Yes.
the move is for black. And he
Yes.
played king h3. Okay, we obtain.
So how do you win this? After this, here, I'm waiting. I don't think.
Rook a1, rook. No. I'm not winning. Yes, you are right because king is on the e file.
Yeah, this is not right what he did. He thought he's winning, but he's not winning. Well, actually here, look at this position. He gave check. Why not go there? Huh?
Yes, this is a better try.
Yeah, why not go there?
But actually, you know, rook h8. Let's say rook h8. King g4, rook g8, king h3, rook h8, h4, king e4, king g4, and king e4. This probably I'll draw too.
Again.
Because after h4 there is rook g8 and king h3. Yes, king h3 and king f4. No, it is different.
It's different.
It's different. So he could win this.
Yeah, he played immediately king after check. He played immediately this move. Let's see here, king h4. Why do you go to h4? I don't understand this.
Probably king f4 just. You know, at the last position he played rook a8 and maybe king f3 exactly. King f3 and king e2. You know, just wait on the e file and it's a draw. He could win this, but he could win this. What? No, this is the same. Okay, but it was kind of unnecessary. You know, king e. Why king e3? This is king e2 because you know there is a.
Why there is no update, Ismail?
Because they are too fast, probably.
There is no update in the game.
So on those positions, king is necessarily to be placed on e2 instead of e3 because there are always tricks for black to play rook f1 and rook g1. He should put his king on the e2. No way, no, this is not the way. This is the wrong way for white.
He doesn't think, he just plays very fast.
Does he know about this position?
I don't know.
This is a real typical one. This is obvious as draw unless you play king e2. Just play king e2. Prevent rook f1 in any case. King e2, rook goes to somewhere, and king f1. This is a basic draw. Otherwise, rook f1, rook g1. Probably king e2 is the only move. Wow.
Why there is no update in the game, I don't understand.
Probably rook g7 is just losing to rook f1. I guess. Rook g7 is lost and king e2 is drawing. Okay. Yes, good job for white. You found the move. Probably king g2, rook g7 check, king h1, rook h7 and h2. We went too far away. It's black's move. It's black's move. h5.
Okay, h5. Something like g3. Takes here, and then.
Yes, he knows this position.
Here.
Let's say king e4 or so.
Check or something like this.
King h4 he played instead of king f4. I think he could have won this.
What happened here?
h2, and they're playing the last position, and rook g7 simply. This is wrong. So Ahmet Utku will provide the Turkish team a win, and they will continue like 3 out of 3. No way. Everything is changing. We also need to check the fourth board. Things change too much on the fourth board. Actually it is black who pushes in this rook end game.
Really?
Yes, everything has been changed. Okay,
How
he's
did he
trying.
manage to?
I don't know, king f5.
He was winning this position. Ekim Barış Öder'i, how come we can lose this? Incredible.
Incredible. It's, I don't know if it is a lost one. I don't really know, but
Pawn up, huh?
on the rook hand guy. I think this is just horrible.
What is he doing here? King rook g3.
But the f5, no,
He's
it is no progress. It is no progress.
What is he doing on putting the rook on h5?
The simple way was to play rook h1 and h4. If you really want to play h4, then rook h1 and h4.
He played very bad.
He should still be, defending, but
Should be draw, yes.
Oh, he also sacrificed the
He
b3.
sacrificed everything. What is he doing?
No way. No, I think this is not necessarily to be lost. This is not necessarily to be lost, but there is no way for white to win. After king g3, there's king g5. Oh, but rook h8. No, rook a8. King g5. Yes, king g3. Is this who is move?
What do you play now?
King g6 maybe.
Okay, king g3.
Okay, king g5.
İsmail, we don't have the other board. Ekim Barış Özenir.
King g5. I draw.
I'm going here. What are you going?
How about when king is on b2, I will play rook takes a4 and king takes f5. So probably this king and pawn endgame is wrong. You know, when your king is on b2, I will take rook a4. And they are actually reaching that type of position.
I think this is lost.
You know,
Are you sure?
the only chance for white to save the game is that. The only chance is
we don't have the games, Ismail. Why we don't have the games? I don't understand. It's stuck again.
What are they doing? You know, there is no pawns on a4 or so. No, there is no pawn on a4. How come?
No, there is rook up. Don't you see?
Who is the rook up?
Of course, black.
Yes, so this is the position that I am
Yes,
mentioning
yes.
about.
But I think it's lost.
Yes, because after f6 there is rook
There is
e3 check.
position. It's a lost position.
f6 and rook e3 check.
Yeah.
Now on king d7 is probably over. f6. Yes, and rook e3 check. Otherwise you can win. Rook e3 check. King f7.
King d7.
King d7, king g7. And rook takes f3, f7,
totally
and
winning.
it's totally winning for black. You know, things have been changed too much.
I don't know.
Incredible.
Pawn up
Incredible, you know.
Pawn up position, and why he's forcing? The team was losing.
No way.
What was the score?
Now the team is losing.
Now
you know,
losing.
now
You mean-
losing.
Otherwise, it
now
will be
losing.
2-2. Yes.
Yes, but you know, white have all chances to win. What's it? He's offering a draw?
What is he doing?
He's resigning. He's, you know, disappointed. Obviously. You know, such things happen. It is not too, you know, surprising, but it is sad and not necessarily to be done in each way. Actually, this game really deserves to be analyzed in detail by him, because there are too many things to learn. You know, the point is, we don't lose in chess. We either win or learn. We don't lose in chess. He shouldn't think for himself that he lost something, that there is too many things to learn from the end game.
So they are losing, yeah. Okay. What else do we have?
What else do we have?
This one is ended, finished. Okay, this.
Oh, she was a pawn down and she won.
Ah, yes.
You know, congratulations for fighting spirit.
What
For
happened in that game?
Büyük.
Ejin Efsa Büyük has won.
Despite she blundered the pawn in move 5. You know, a good job.
But against this win, they still lost. Yes.
3-1.
3-1. Okay, at least not for you. 3-1.
But good fight.
Yes. This one, what happened here? Also, this is draw.
Why? You know,
Tanrıverdi.
I think this
Tanrıverdi
is a early draw. Black can play for it. You know, this is too early to get the draw. And
Here, how do you win this? If I wait like this king f4,
you know,
I don't know. But this knight is a problem. Maybe some. But
Knight-
what to do? You are also in Zugzwang, huh?
probably.
There's no more.
I thought that, you know,
Both
maybe-
sides are.
Yes, both sides
The
are
knight
much
will go-
zigzag,
because
you
if
know.
the knight goes out of this, maybe white will be better because of I play now c3 and a4 is, you know, and b5 is will go. So it's dangerous for black.
They are still playing. And now you need to be refrain from king g3. You know, for Ahmet Utku, maybe king g3. No, king g3, even king g3 is not lost in this position on the camera. For example, king g3, king g1, rook h2. Yes, he can actually play it. King g1, rook h2, rook f4, and king e5. This is also the role. So, rook g5 and king f2. Repeat the position.
Okay, we have the position now.
He played rook f5 check.
If we check, no, he played rook g5. I don't know what he played here, or maybe here. No.
Rook probably h8. Rook h8.
Rook h8.
King,
check.
King g3.
Here. Again check. I think he played. Again here.
How about rook g7?
Rook g7. If I go here, now check.
Yes.
Yes.
Now this is
He
different.
played this. Rook g6. Okay. Why rook g6? Rook g6.
You know,
Now
the
is
drawing move is rook f8.
If I play here,
rook h8 again, or rook g7, rook g8 or
H8.
rook h8. Yes, this is indifferent.
it's a difference check.
Okay. So, how what? No, I now found king f, king f1 instead of rook h8. Okay, king f1. Yes, yes, I remembered the position. This is draw.
Yes.
Important
This is-
technique, you know,
this is the-
just prevent the checks from the f file.
How to win this? I don't see any way.
This is a theoretical draw.
Finished games. You want
to
come?
try? Okay.
Okay.
Let's.
Huh?
This is theoretical draw.
Theoretical draw.
King on D line is winning.
Wait.
Okay. Take one more.
Which game? You are
We are looking at this game. What happened in Turkey Red?
2-2.
2-2. You didn't expect this score, huh?
Yeah, I was expecting to win. It's theoretical draw.
What is happening? Why does he do that? Is this still a draw?
And what did Ekin do?
Lost in an ending which
He had the better position in
Yes. One up.
In-
Rook ending. He lost.
rook bishop rook knight ending. Okay, his opponent played g5. It's unbelievable move, cutting his king. And he played very well. Ekin played very well, but
Now is this lost?
No, king f1.
king.
King f1.
Same way, king f1.
King f1.
King f3, rook h3.
Yes.
For many.
King f2,
How's that draw?
king f1.
King f1 guarantees, but you know, there is rook a2. This is another position to force it, and always the checks. So you know, but the easiest way was to play rook f8 on those positions. Rook f8, rook f5. The opponent's king cannot get out.
There's only one more. What is he thinking of?
I'm calculating rook f8 is losing. King g5. Rook f8, king g5, rook f1. Interesting line.
Yes.
Rook e6 check and losing. King d2, then king g4.
Now there is a cut on the deep line.
Yeah,
not
on the
deep
deep-
line.
No, party begins.
You can check.
Party
You
starts.
can check all the time.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Are there any remaining games?
to check, he says.
This guy. Okay, this is the last guy.
Yeah, he agreed draw.
Okay, probably
They agreed
the
draw.
games, all of them ended, huh? So
We
maybe
are tired, you are tired.
yeah, maybe we give the results of today.
Would you like to come?
Thank you for coming,
Thank you.
Kıvanç.
Welcome.
So what is the results?
Let's check the
So who
results.
is leading now?
So he's leading now.
Can we have the
and
classification?
yes, I have the standings. Israel is leading by 6 points with the average of 10.5. So other teams as Bulgaria, Kazakhstan.
They are also 6.
Yes, they are also 6. 3 teams actually
six.
have the 6 point, and there are also 4 teams with the 5 points, namely Canada, Belarus, Azerbaijan, and Uzbekistan. And the first 7 places are defined by 6 and 5 points. 3 teams with 6 points and 4 teams with 5 points.
Okay. So that's it for today.
Tomorrow is
Dear
a
friends.
single round.
Tomorrow our 4th round starts at 3 o'clock. We have only 1 round tomorrow. So good night everyone. See you tomorrow.
See you.